Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to DayZ Solo Wanderer. This is episode 18. Logging into a rainy day here. Which is bad because the cold. Temperature is going up though. So, we had some mess happen last time, and there's a lot of things to learn from that mess. Firstly, I should have never been wandering around disencumbered, because I don't have any stamina to run with. So I did a little bit of reading and learning about some stuff, and pretty much learned that I don't need to be carrying around both of these. Either one of these are more mid to close range guns in usage, and any of the SMGs like the USG or the MP5 are fairly lackluster in performance as compared to a KA or a baby KA. And I want to, alright, let's do this first. So I learned this from reading, and then a helpful comment in particular about the baby AK, and it's been kind of walking me through the VSD and things like that in the comment section. So I appreciate Dallas for that one. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and drop this gun here. Okay, we're going to drop this somewhere different. We're just going to lean into the KA here. I am going to take the bottle suppressor off my gun because it gives me a bigger footprint. I won't need 45s anymore. I'm going to take those with me. Got a lot of 45s, but those. So we're just going to be cleaning up the inventory a bit right now. I recognize this isn't going to be the most fun thing to watch. Let's get a little bit more organized. Okay, all these kind of go the BSD, and I didn't realize I had two of these. So we need to start, well, we need clothes. We need the clothes situation for sure. So we're going to head to the east to the summer camp that's over here. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that sorry, now let's get these right. So it's here. This will make it easier while I won't be floundering for my my weaponry too. So we're going to put this one actually here. Just move all this stuff down. So if I remember correctly, I was kind of watching back the last video. I'm somewhere around here right now, and I'm going to be going here. Another thing that I wanted to do is kind of go through some other mistakes that I made in that engagement back there, because, you know, for any game, you like to learn from your deaths. And so, outside of a big one being my stamina, when I got shot in the house, Reptile Brain for me kind of resorted to standard shooter tactics. You know, somebody knows I'm in the house. Let's quickly reposition. You know, circle around, rotate the fight, that type of thing. But normally in shooters, when you do that, you have sprint, and so I kind of took off out of the house thinking that I had all the sprint in the world, and I just didn't. I didn't have hardly any sprint, and kind of got this way. When my sprint fell apart, and I happened to run right to where the guy that had shot me was, and so we were kind of out near where I learned the well was the hard way. I ran out of sprint, and I couldn't run, and that's when the panic started. So I don't fall apart like that in every engagement in DC. I mean in DayZ. But me more or less getting stun locked out front. What is this? Caused me to panic, and then everything quickly fell apart from there. So another thing is I don't know what the difference is between this, but if you look now, my keybind slots down there at the bottom are permanently populated, and I had thought I had set up a setting in the game for that. And I had noticed earlier in the session that they weren't popped up, and I was like, I'll be cool, you know. Once that adrenaline hits and then your plan falls out the window, in my case the plan was repositioning, I just was hitting all the wrong buttons, not pulling the right thing out. Another mistake that I made is not recognizing that guy firing a shot at me. Would have brought zombies to his location. And I ran out with normal shooter mentality where the zombies were not a factor. And so when I shot back at him, more or less just to let him know that I had a gun and I was shooting his general direction, because I didn't come close to hitting him. I pulled the zombies to myself, which compounded my issue, because then I couldn't run. And the zombies were hitting me, and I was getting shot at by the other guy, and there was just all this stimulus that was outside of my control. And I think we've actually walked this exact same stretch of woods in this playthrough before, when we were coming up on this the first time, when the wolves ran us out. So it just led to me kind of, you know, just straight up panic. I fell apart under pressure. It's really funny to watch, but that is what happened. I don't need those. So those are my big learnings. I think next time if that happens, I'm going to spend a little bit more time assessing my situation before I just run to muscle memory, learn from other shooters, and then certainly not running around as over encumbered as I am right now. Now, a big part of that over encumbrance is me deciding to have this helmet and plate carrier on. I mean, helmet not as much, but just look at that, 17 kilograms wet. And I don't think I can wring that out. But there's also a big argument that says if I hadn't had the plate carrier and the helmet on, I'd be dead right now. You know, so I'm still trying to work out that yin and yang, because I think I would like to keep the plate carrier, but man, carrying 17 kilograms around, like, I don't even think I can wring this out. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch this. Look at that. Look how much stamina I get back. So So honestly, I dropped that SMG and it didn't give me much benefits because now I'm wet. So then I'll need to spend some time carrying these out. Start the fire, dry my clothes, and that type of thing. Go ahead and drop that. And drop that. What do I have in here? Okay, I would like to go fishing too. That's something I need to remember. Okay. Got a whetstone. I don't want to use my knife to cut trees though. So I'm going to keep that. It's one little... I don't have anything. That's only one slot I can slide in there. That's cool. Yeah. Hold on. .69, .42. Alright, so I'm going to keep on heading east from here, which I think I've probably gotten off track again. Yeah, this way. And there is a big part of me that wants to take off this plate carrier. So yeah, that's a lot of my big time learning. So another thing is this whole playthrough, I have been assuming that these birds that trigger when you walk by trigger for everybody, but they don't. So I had kind of misinterpreted a video that Wobo had put out about the birds to think that birds would give you away, but in actuality, that's not the case. The only way that you can really tell is if a bird suddenly cuts off. There's somebody that's fired a gun within 500 meters of you. So I'm not as worried about these bird sounds now, and any time in this whole playthrough, basically, I've been thinking I've heard birds. They've been my own birds. So I actually want to go up here to this house. I don't want to spend the time with the fire, making the fire until this weather clears up. So, yeah, things kind of fell apart the last episode, but I learned a lot, and we'll just have to keep on trucking. Black cap and suit jacket. It's damaged. Not worth. Yeah, if you just kind of look at how much stamina is getting taken up by just normal, everyday stuff like vaulting over a fence and sneaking around, and things like that. See, I think somebody's been through here recently with all these doors open. Closer to that castle than I had intended to be. There's a whole bunch of wide open right here. Where we're trying to go, that looks like hunting cabins. This is pretty reckless of me right now too. I don't know if it's because I haven't spent much time running through open fields like this, because I tend to try to follow tree lines, but I'm also starting to notice that, you know, I have not really been shot at that much in the middle of a field like this. And you know what happens, but there's some variables sometimes, like, you know, distance and just assuming everybody's kind of a crack shot. That is not the cabin. But sometimes I feel like I'm not as nervous running into a town as I am running across an open field. And most times, well, for me, when things get ugly, has been in town or helicopters, sites, or military bases, those type of deals. So maybe I should not be as nervous about running through the field sometimes. Oh, that's just a monkey wrench, pipe wrench, whatever you call it. Handgun scope. So 0.75.36. Okay, right here. Alright, I've gotten off track. I'm gonna start heading down this way. Okay, I need to go southeast. Let's hop in this tree stand. white, but it's going to keep us a little warm for right now. So we can get something better. Alright. Definitely not ideal rocking the white one, but I had a black jacket and got shot in the head all the same, so clouds are starting to clear up a little bit. It's foggy. This is a pretty decent ridge here. Boy, you know what? I pulled a typical even Jack Stevens maneuver and did not set my timer. So I'm going to assume we've been playing about 20 minutes now. So we're going to add, let's do 30 more minutes. Okay. But yeah, I was talking about the birds earlier and I lost my train of thought, I think, but there was another comment, helpful comment in the comment section that pointed that out to me, so I appreciate you for that. I can picture your icon on YouTube, but your name's slipping my mind right now, but I know we've had quite a bit of dialogue back and forth. I appreciate you for that. The known energy. I went back while I was editing this to see what your name was, because I really appreciate you pointing out the bird things to me. It's been very helpful. Thanks, man. Okay. So I gotta get something this big to even carry all my guns in right now. Shit. Okay. Knife's in my boot. It's 380, right? 9 by 19. Okay. Let's down and pick up a fresh one. somewhat curious where the zombies are right now. We did have somebody opening car doors the way. Oh, there's one. Just being mindful of where they might have been pulled. Yeah, see, he's been irritated. But this is a certain weakness of mine that I'm coming to identify. Is that I see evidence of activity, and then I'm never comfortable or careful in the right ways to where I get to jump on somebody. Yeah, see, somebody's irritated that way. But it just comes with experience and learning, and probably one of those kind of more... Ah, there we go. It's a water fountain, that's why. Alright. Peacoat's gonna be... a little bit better for what I want right now. Okay. Oh, also... oh, I don't have any water in the water thing. Ooh, look at all of them. Probably not the wisest thing. That's what somebody else gave me. It might have been the same. He's giving me a lot of advice. Said I'm gonna never stop moving and always be erratic, which in theory makes sense, but you quickly just figure out how actually difficult that is. Probably until it's second nature, it's something you gotta spend a lot of time actively thinking about. You know, something as simple as this, you watch people do, you might not notice it. Been in that house already. I'm going to assume that whoever I'm following is probably also headed to that summer camp I'm going to. There's like no way I fit that in there at all, is it? Nope. 19. Flashlight. Some netting. Tire iron. Okay, now I was thinking about maybe going ahead and starting a fire, dry out this plate carrier. But that is near a well. I don't want to do that right there. Yeah, I thought we might find a rock on this trail. Yeah, I had, the other night when I recorded episode 17, I tend to, and this is something, I don't think many people just sit and watch these videos in the end, but if people are watching right now and happen to catch it, I tend to get most, really, come on. See, I don't even have any stamina to power punch these dudes. See that? One punch is all my stamina. Oh damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Oh, it's almost there. Oh, I get most of my footage on the weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I just end up working a lot, long days, and it does better for me to get a bunch of footage in large chunks and then kind of divvy it up across the week to be consistent. So a lot of times I'm not reacting to feedback that I might get in the comments immediately. Is one thing, and the second thing is I did have about an hour or so to get footage in the middle of the week this week. So I did that with this episode 17, and so I really just had that hour, and it was like later on at night I was all chill, relaxed when I sat down, and then all the shit had hit the fan. And I had to log immediately out, and I was like, oh my goodness, man, this isn't how you set yourself up to go to bed and dumping adrenaline in your veins like that. This was really funny. Let me just put this down here. 181.38. Okay. Oh, so I basically just need to go straight south. This way. This is another thing too, that people were suggesting is, you know, don't be carrying a whole lot of water weight on you. Just go ahead and drink it and fill up as you're able. So I'm gonna start by doing that too. I was, these weigh. Those are running shoes. Never mind. What are these? 2 kilograms. 2 kilograms wet. Yeah, this has been pretty much the best luck I've ever had with gun loot in a DayZ playthrough. And so I honestly haven't known what to do with a lot of the guns, because, I mean, my other playthroughs, lucking out and getting a KA or something like that was more towards end game. I wasn't getting all these SMGs to decide from and all that. Here we go. Kit. Alright, so this one's empty. I've never been to this camp before. I've headed towards it, and this is one that gets gassed out. There was gas here, so I never actually made it inside. Start kit, charcoal tablets. I think I really am right behind somebody. Actually, I'm gone. I'll probably want it on fully if somebody runs up on me unexpectedly. Nope, nothing. Okay. Probably be good to run behind here. Shit. this again. No, I heard somebody in this door. Oh, there he is. Sometimes I wish I had a suppressed pistol. That's a good find. Sweet. Alright, so we got a gun repair kit, which I probably should use ASAP. Alright. It's probably one of the weapon repair kits that I have been most happy to see. Okay, how are these looking? Warren. Alright. Buckshots. Right. There's a PU scope. We need that. In another life, in another playthrough, I would have. Hey, there we go. Actually, I can go ahead and pop that in there now. That's nice. I'll always take a battery find. There's jacket. There we go. This will end up, I think the hunter's jacket don't get as wet as quick. Certainly got a little more slots in them. Oh, my suppressor's ruined. I didn't notice that. Okay. minutes left until the end of the episode, which is absolutely nutty to me. Seems like I just sat down and was doing my timer. Contemplating killing that chicken, but I think I'm just gonna find somewhere to go fishing. Damn, glow stick, huh? Cheers. I'm not chasing a chicken. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if you can find loot at top of the water towers. I almost feel like you can. I hate climbing up on anything though. Alright, now let's find somewhere to take stock before the next. So, 0.81, 0.46. Six. All right, so I'm like right around here. We are gonna go. Oh no, that's where I came from. It's in between a bunch of towns. So that's a castle. That's a police station. Okay. Is that airfield? I like it up here. Okay, so 0.95 to 032. I am okay, so I need to go northeast. Okay. So we need a new backpack. We need to try to close out. We need food. We need more 5.4539 ammo. So that's what we're gonna do next episode. I'm gonna go fishing, get some meat, and then I'm probably gonna go north to commence military, I believe, because I need to start stacking some ammo and looking for these this VSD mag, because I really would like to play around with that gun. And I think that's going to be kind of this playthrough now. Seeing if we can get VSD up and going with a couple mags and some ammo. So yeah, I got about a minute and a half left in this episode, so we're gonna end it here, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one.